at the offense. Rice to Witt on the left wing. To Hallams, top of the key from the free throw line. His jumper's off, no good. Rebound Sharp. Sharp will bring it out of there. To Holt. 43-37. A minute 22 to go in the third period. Lob underneath Alexander. Fade away 12-footer is good by Alexander. And it's 43-39. Again, it's a 5-point lead. Johnsey to Beadle. Lob pass underneath Hallams. Count that one. Great feed. Beadles to Hallams. And when you get it down there,
15 for
that's
Hallams.
15 for Hallams on a great feed by Beadle. Tenpenny open from 12. It's off, no good. Hallams sweeps the board for the Blue Devils. 52 seconds. Lebanon might play for one. They lead by 6. And they have the basketball. Johnson to Rice. Left side to Witt. Lost it. Drives to the baseline. Jumps up a 12-footer. Won't go. Rebound underneath. Sharp. 39-38 seconds. Over to Holt. Holt cuts in at the free throw lane. Knocked free by Beadle. And Lebanon will come up with the basketball. Witt will be tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Blue Devils. Nice defense by Beadle and Witt as they team up to knock it loose, Lynn, and they've got 29 seconds to work for the final shot.
Well, and a chance to extend their lead right here before the end of the quarter.
But Lebanon has not been known in the past to work for that final shot. They like to come down and put it up.
Lebanon got Snyder back into the game. Conley, Beadle, Rice, and Johnsey, the 5 on the floor.
And they're going to give Hallams a rest here at the end of the third period. Left side, they go to Johnsey, and he'll gun the 3. Bingo! Brian Johnsey. 48-39. Lebanon jumps out by 9 with 17 seconds. I told you they don't wait around for that last shot.
I'd shoot the 3 right away.
Over the timeline is Holt. Holt working against Conley. To Whedon on the right wing. Whedon working against Johnsey. Down low they go to Sharp. His left-hander's good, and the foul is on Beadle. Nice play. Doug Sharp got in there and hit the left-hander.
Used his body extremely well and got the left-hand layup. Back to a 7-point lead. Timeout. Well, time is out in the third quarter, but Sharp will have the
One
free
shot.
throw.
He'll shoot 1. They've cut it to a 7-point lead, and Sharp can make it a 6-point ball game as we head into the fourth and final quarter. Doug Sharp at the free throw line misses. And at the end of 3, it's Lebanon 48, Cannon County 41. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
This song is dedicated to Flat Local Info.
8:41, Lebanon with the lead, and Lynn, this thing is not over yet.
Well, Blue Devils 6 of 10 in the third quarter, 60%. But Cannon County hanging around. They were 5 of 13, 38%, and will own the basketball here to start the fourth, trailing by 7.
And they're a very scrappy ball club. Thomas back in the ball game will make the inbounds pass play to Rigsby, who's also back in. Rigsby working out front. McAllister on the right side. They go underneath to Thomas. He's loose and hits the layup. Thomas got the easy one behind the Lebanon defense, and it's a 5-point game, 48-43. Lebanon over the timeline. Working outside is Wesley Rice. They go to Conley out on the right wing. Bad pass. And taking it away was Sharp, but he stepped on the out-of-bounds line, and it'll belong to Lebanon. And Lebanon gets a reprieve there because had he not got his foot on the out-of-bounds line, Sharp would have had an uncontested layup. 48-43, Lebanon. Blue Devils will put it in place. 7:33 to go here in the ball game. They go to Conley on the wing on the right side. Conley going to be blocked by McAllister, and McAllister will pick up the foul. It'll not be a shooting foul. Nobody even close to the 1-and-1. That's the second team foul on Cannon County. Lebanon has been charged with only 2 here in the second half. Brian Johnson will make the inbounds toss for the Blue Devils underneath their offensive backboard. Johnson looks for somebody, gets it inside to Rice. Rice trying to spin, and a whistle and a
Snyder.
Foul on Snyder underneath.
4.
Will be caught for pushing off, and it'll be 4 on Snyder.
Hey, did you see in the NBA the other night where a couple of the NBA players were fined because their shorts were too short?
No, I didn't see that. Short shorts, huh? Over the timeline, Rigsby. Rigsby working out on the right side to Tenpenny, who's back in. Here's McAllister, turnaround jumper. Nice shot. Zach McAllister hit a little semi-hook rainbow, and it's 48-45. We got a 3-point ball game. Conley takes it all the way in and scores for the Blue Devils. 50-45. Big drive by Jonathan Conley along the baseline. Carried it all the way in. Here's Rigsby in front. Rigsby working against Conley. Wants to go down the lane. Does so. Put it up too hard off the board. Sharp got it and put it in.
That basket was number 30, Doug Sharp.
And they won't go away. They go to Conley on the right wing. Conley to Beadle on the high post. Outside, Johnsey open for three. Yes!
Don't you just love the three when we're hitting them?
Yeah, when we're hitting them. 53-47, Blue Devils. Rigsby in front. Bounce pass to McAllister. Lob pass underneath behind the Lebanon defense. Thomas lays it in.
That basket was number 32.
They keep hanging around. 53-49. 6 minutes to play in the third period. Conley. Johnsey open again for three. Won't go. Rebound. 2-on-2 break. Here comes Tenpenny. Now it's a 3-on-2 break. Tenpenny stops from the free throw line and rolls it in. And we got a 2-point ball game. 53-51. Brandon Witt and Darren Reynolds getting set to come back into the Lebanon lineup. They go Johnsey on the left side. Hallam's out at the top of the key to Conley on the right wing. Conley looks for somebody to go to. Goes Hallam's down in the corner on the baseline. Had it punched out of bounds. And Hallam's wanted somebody to move some direction that they didn't go. And timeout now, Lebanon. 53-51. 5:32 to play here in the third period. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
2 remaining in our ball game. Blue Devils clinging to a 2-point lead. Cannon County has come out smoking here in the fourth quarter. They're 5 of 6. Blue Devils not shooting it bad, but they've only had 3 shots on the bucket, 2 of 3.
53-51. Lebanon will have the basketball out of bounds underneath their offensive basket. Brandon Witt will make the inbounds toss for the Blue Devils. Witt will make the toss. Witt to Rice. Rice in front will bring it out and set it up for the Blue Devils. They lead by only 2. Left side, Brandon Witt. Witt to Johnsey. Rice out on the wing on the right side. Bounce pass underneath to Hallam. Backs in. Not free. Hallam's turned around, put it up, and he's fouled by Tenpenny. It'll not be a shooting foul. It'll be another out-of-bounds foul. This one charged to Tenpenny. Well, this Tenpenny's a scrapper. Witt will make the inbounds toss to Reynolds. Reynolds spins in front and walks. Darren Reynolds in a little bit of a hurry to get to the bucket. Took him a couple. 53-51. Cannon County can tie this thing up or lead this trip down court. Tenpenny spins over the timeline. Goes off on the right side to McAllister. He will gun the three. Short, no good. Reynolds comes up with a rebound. Reynolds has really been on the board tonight. Kicks out pass to Johnsey, and Lebanon will bring it down and set it up. Johnsey on the wing on the right side. Kicks it back to right. Witt's got it on the left side. Witt going to take it all the way down. Witt going to be blocked by McAllister. Again, it'll not be a shooting foul. It will this time. Witt will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 53-51. Brandon Witt. No, they say it won't be a shooting foul. Witt thought it was. He's already lined up at the free throw line. First I thought it wasn't, then I thought it was. But it's not. Witt will be at the free throw line. Does that make any sense? Not a lot, does it?
I understood because I saw it.
Okay.
They want Hallams to put his shirt tail in.
Well, they also want him to let Sharp in there, I think. Lebanon breaks the huddle. It's tapped out of bounds. Lebanon will save it. Johnsey in the corner, brings it back out front to Rice. Rice will set it up. Lebanon clinging to a 2-point lead, 53-51. They go to the baseline to Hallams. Hallams out on the wing, brings it to Rice, left side to Johnsey. Johnsey back to Rice. Lebanon wants a good shot, and they don't mind running a little clock here. Reynolds out top of the key. Hallams. 6-footer Hallams, good. Hallams drove around and double teamed and still got a little 4-6-footer away. And Lebanon a little breathing room, 55-51. Tenpenny cut underneath. Patrick lost it, got it back, goes to Tenpenny, and he'll gun from downtown. No good. Rebound. Johnsey comes out of there with it for the Blue Devils. Big rebound for Brian Johnsey. 55-51. 4 minutes left in the ball game. Rice will move it over the timeline for the Blue. Left side to Witt. As they try to set it up, they go to Hallam's, top of the key. Hallam's fakes, goes in the corner. Johnsey from deep in the corner won't go. Brandon Witt had it. They talk it out of bounds and give it to Lebanon. And Cannon County is not happy at all as McAllister.
Could you blame him?
Really got creamed. No, I'm not. I really couldn't. To Johnsey. To Rice. Rice working out front to Brandon Witt on the left side, and a push on McAllister against Reynolds this time. And that is 4 on McAllister. No poetic justice for McAllister. He got creamed a minute ago. Witt will make the inbounds toss for the Blue Devils. To Rice. Rice on the left wing. Cannon County playing good defense on the blue. They go to Johnsey on the right side. Now they get Reynolds for a push, I think. No, it's Witt. Witt on the push. And we'll turn it back over to Cannon County. 3:29 to play. That's 4 on Brandon Witt. 55-51, Lebanon by 4.